People give me a lot of stick about owning a Land Rover. At the end of the day, I've had 7 of them. Nothing like having a good laugh at a set of legs hanging out the underside of a Land Rover. You're pretty well guaranteed to never have clean hands as well. The car's gone through a couple of transformations. It's gone from the play car to when the kids came along, we then had to make it more family friendly. Mid-wheel base, picks up wheels really easy, but I like it, gives it a bit of fun character to it.
A couple of times we've been away, sitting behind him, and all of a sudden the car just stops dead and the inertia sensor's gone off under the bonnet. Oh, we have to stop again. Bonnet's up, mucking around, getting the car going again. Things just keep stopping.
So when I first met Carl, was in the car park of a four-wheel drive show, turned his Landy off and coolant was pouring out of it. And I shouted out to him, "Hey mate, your car's leaking coolant?" And he says, "Yeah mate, no, that's fine," and proceeded to walk in through the doors.
The one thing with James is that he does love to talk about himself and his car. Whenever somebody comes in, James will ask them to just come and have a look at his car for a second. He's really proud of that car.
My patrol addiction started with an MQ Patrol that my father and I owned. Found a beautiful GU. It looks bloody good. Every time I lock my car to come into work, I always look back at it. There is something that lets it down, and that's the petrol motor, the 4.5. They're gutless, they're thirsty, but everything else is on point.
We went out four-wheel driving one day and he come back on the Monday morning, he was absolutely frizzled, popped into a so-called puddle and filled up the front of his car with mud. You've never seen a more distressed man.
I originally bought the car thinking I was going to tackle big hill climbs and big mud pits and not care too much, but I'm a bit too fond of it now. Darren's always cleaning his car. We'll be at work, it'll rain, lunch break, out the front with the chamois.
I'm always copping grief for how clean it is. So Land Cruiser I purchased back in 2002. Within 48 hours it started to transform and take shape. And I always liked the 80 series. It's just a nice big tough looking car, and it's something I needed to have. I think probably the hairiest thing I've ever had happen when we were away with the caravan on the back, and the legendary handbrake of the Land Cruiser just wasn't there, and we all got out the car and away she went backwards down the hill.
We all drive very different vehicles. Carl's car always looks more fun though. If I'm going to be honest for a second, the way it bounces around and gets a wheel up, that's good fun. I think we miss out a bit on that sometimes.
It's fantastic being able to plan a trip or talk to the customer about a trip that they're about to do. There's always that little bit of, I don't want to call it jealousy, but you're very envious of what they're about to do.
So we've all been together for a bunch of years, and work's fantastic. We all have a good laugh at work and get the job done. But on weekends and our own personal time, we all get together, go camping, have some laughs, help out on each other's cars, and what is it, like brothers? Just works.
It's like brothers. I'm going to cry on camera.
When it comes to hitting the tracks with your mates, at ARB, we get it.